Yo, how's it going, Guardians? Today, I'm continuing a small series about ability concepts that could make their way into Destiny 2. I'm doing this because subclasses and their abilities are one of the main reasons I fell in love with this game. My goal while coming up with these was for each subclass to have a total of 3 supers, 1 unique class ability, 3 melees, 6 grenades, and 4 aspects. I already covered Arc, Solar, and Void, so you can check those videos out when you're done with this one. Then the Strand one will be next. With that out of the way, let's get into it. Darkness subclasses currently exhibit a relative deficiency in grenades and super options compared to the light subclasses. To address this imbalance, I propose the addition of 3 new grenades and 2 new super options for each Darkness subclass at the top tier of priority. Let's begin by introducing the new Stasis grenades. The first idea is a Frost Armor grenade, a grenade that grants 2 stacks of Frost Armor. Since Stasis and Solar are opposites and Solar has a healing nade, I thought it would be fitting to have a support grenade on Stasis as well. Up next is the Shatter grenade, a frag grenade that shatters crystals and frozen targets in a radius after detonating. This would make it easier to shatter those further away crystals in one go. The final Stasis grenade is the Spike Wall grenade, a grenade that sticks to surfaces and shoots out icicles, damaging targets. Let's shift our focus to Behemoth Titan. The first Behemoth super idea is Frosted Spear. Summon a large charged up diamond lance and throw it at your foes. On impact, the lance freezes the target and or nearby enemies and sends out stasis crystals. My next super concept for Behemoth is Cairo Conqueror. Summon a stasis spike and ball and chain while in your super. Hold block to start swinging the charge up for your power attack by pressing attack. Titans are great at making a bunch of stasis crystals, but not an easy way to shatter all of those crystals in a short succession. So I came up with the class ability Crystalline Collapse. While grounded, stomp the ground to shatter nearby frozen targets and stasis crystals. Moving on to the melee. For their slam melee, I chose Lance Slam. After sprinting in while airborne, activate your charged melee ability to slam a diamond lance to the ground to freeze your targets in a small area. The other melee is a diamond lance projectile melee. Hold to begin charging the lance, release to throw the lance, freezing targets that increase the radius the longer the charge time. It would act similar to Thunderclap. This would replace the Diamond Lance aspect to make room for the new aspect I came up with. Now the aspect would replace Diamond Lance is once again another Banner of War variant, Banner of Frost. Defeat a target with a melee attack, finisher, or grenade launcher to raise Banner of Frost that pulses with energy, periodically granting stacks of frost armor to nearby allies and increasing shatter and grenade launcher damage. Targets defeated by you and nearby allies charge the banner, increasing the speed of its pulses. It would be a great way for Titans to have more shatter damage on top of using Whisper of Fissures for all the stasis crystals they are going to create. Let's move on to Shadebinder Warlocks and dive right into their supers. The first is Hailstorm. Throw your staff to mark an area to bring down the hail, damaging and slowing your foes. The second super is Frost Rift. It's similar to Well of Radiance. Planting your staff creates a large rift that slows enemies and grants frost armor to you and your allies. Moving to the class ability, I came up with Frostborn Impact. Dive to the ground and generate a shockwave that shatters stasis crystals and frozen targets and grants you and your allies 2 stacks of frost armor. The first Shadebinder melee is Chilling Icicle. Send out icicles at your foes, damaging and slowing them. Has 3 charges, similar to Arca Needle but applies slow. The second one is Cairo Blast. Hold to charge up a shattering blast with your stasis staff. The longer you charge it up, the larger the radius. This is like a smaller version of the Winter's Wrath secondary ability. Revenant Hunters could use some great roaming supers to enhance their arsenal. I present to you Frozen Fury. Summon Stasis Nunchucks. Quick attacks apply slow, heavy attacks shatter. Press class ability to dodge, similar to how you can with Arcstaff and Silkstrike. The other roaming super idea is Iceborne Blades. Summon 2 Stasis Size. You can do either quick light attacks or heavy attack allows you to throw a Sai into an enemy to freeze them. Their class ability is Revenant's Dodge. Dodge to perform an acrobatic leap upon landing, shattering targets in a small area. This class ability could free up an aspect slot instead of using Shatter Dive for a quick way to shatter targets and stasis crystals. The first melee option I thought of was Frigid Throw. Quickly throw a hatchet that deals moderate damage. Pick up to gain 1 stack of frost armor after hitting an enemy. The second concept is Shatter Strike. Throw one of your combos to quickly shatter frozen targets or stasis crystals. Well, that wraps up our exploration of stasis. What are your thoughts of these chilling new abilities? Share your feedback and own ideas in the comments below. I'm eager to hear what you have to come up with. Next, we're unraveling ideas about new strand abilities. Subscribe and turn your notifications on so you don't miss a carefully woven detail. Thanks for watching.